Hola, ¿qué tal, marranos? Bienvenidos a mi canal, La Puerta Nuevo 27. Yo soy Maito y esto es de Flower Collector. Pues nada, continuamos, continue point. Jejeje. Dice, ¿quién es la mujer alta del taller? ¿Quién es la mujer fornida del taller? Fornido Jones.
I'm heading over now.
Did you talk to both of them?
Marieta se llama la fornida.
Luisa and Marietta. They're Italian. Moved here recently. Seems like a couple of parts for one of the scooters have gone missing.
Do you think it's related?
I doubt it. The sisters think it's just some kids playing around.
Okay. So nothing for us there.
No. Said they were shocked when they opened up this morning.
Not every day there's a corpse lying on your doorstep. I think we should keep a lookout for those missing parts.
What a waste of time.
Maybe. But if they know something, getting on their goods...
Encuentra las piezas. Encuentra... Vale, por aquí.
There's
Ah, mira.
something in the
Aquí
church
hay...
garden.
You're not sending me around randomly, are you?
Tenía una corazonada de que por aquí tenía que haber algo. Es que tiene que haber piezas donde no haya nada, ¿sabes? Para que tú vayas. Y bueno, tú no, sino el personaje, el otro vaya. Ahí está el asiento, mira.
Wow. There's a handlebar here. Good spot.
I think there's a part behind the car by the cabaret.
Uh-huh.
Cabaret. Hombre, muy lejos no están las piezas, tampoco, ¿sabes?
There's a Fusa seat lying here. Hey, I'm gonna return those scooter parts to the mechanics. Tell me when the coast is clear.
Are you afraid of getting arrested for carrying scrap parts?
I'm afraid of making a permanent impression with the policía and leading them straight up to your place.
Point taken. I'll check.
Oh, check.
Nobody's watching right now. You can bring them the parts.
Okay, about time. This stuff is heavy.
Oh, la pillan. Oh, shit.
Remind me again, why am I doing this?
You're trying to save the world one part at a time?
Very funny. Enough distractions for now. We should have another look at the neighborhood.
Okay. I'll look around a bit again.
La plaza. Oh, shit. Cole.
Look who's decided to come back. Your friend, Arno, is here.
You mean Aldo?
Right.
Well, where is he?
His usual place by the archway.
Well, that didn't really go down the way I expected.
Why? What did he say?
Nothing. For now, at least.
Did it seem like he was scared or something?
Yeah, said the policia have been giving him a hard time lately. He wants to meet me in the church garden, after sundown.
Guess you have to play along. I took notes of your findings. Let's go through them.
Be there in a moment.
¿Que me tiro por la escalera? ¿Me tiro o qué?
Okay, so what now, Mr. Eye in the Sky?
See that chart? I'll pin my drawings to it.
¡No me cierre!
Okay, I've marked the main parts of the story.
The story?
I told you I'm working on this piece. We need to recreate the order of events. I've saved some space in the middle. Just put the clues in order there.
Vamos a ver. ¿Con quién debía encontrarse la periodista? Con la víctima.
I was supposed to meet a guy, called himself the Mole.
And why were you meeting him?
He contacted me, said he had something that would help my career as a journalist.
¿Qué ha ocurrido en realidad? Esto.
I should rethink this.
¿Cómo que no? Se pone, ¿qué ha ocurrido en realidad? ¿Esto?
Someone got shot right outside my apartment.
Yeah, the question is, why?
¿Cómo hemos identificado a la víctima? ¿Hay testigos?
Aldo is afraid to talk.
That doesn't prove he was there.
Yeah, you're right.
¿No estaba Aldo sin techo? Desaparecido.
I need to think this through. Aldo stayed at the bench last night.
He must have been close by when the murder happened.
¿Y cómo hemos identificado a la víctima? ¿Cómo hemos identificado? Ah, por las rosas.
He was wearing a red carnation like we agreed.
Right. Now that we've established the timeline of the crime, we can start looking for suspects.
Good start.
I'll put that away. Can't have it out in the open in case someone comes by.
Name's Melinda, by the way.
Jorge.
Yeah, you told me when I visited Anna. Remember? Let's hang around till sundown. Aldo better have some good info. So, what did you do? At the policía, I mean.
I worked as an investigator of sorts.
Is that where you learned to draw?
Yeah.
Have you ever thought about taking up painting? You know, like art and stuff.
I haven't,
You'd probably be good at it.
You should go down and meet up with Aldo. It's getting late.
Sure, yeah. He should be at the church by now.
There he is. He's waiting in the church garden, as promised.
Good. I'm on my way. Did you see what just happened? The moment we started talking, Eusebio noticed us and made his way over. He interrupted Aldo and pretty much dragged him away.
Did Aldo get the chance to say anything at all?
He talked about seeing some tall fellow by the cabaret, nicely dressed. Then Eusebio interrupted him.
Nothing else?
Not really. Said he heard the shot right as it came through the archway. He took off the moment he saw the body.
Maybe there's some other way to get that information from Aldo. Hey, maybe Aldo tells Eusebio more. They finally took care of the body. Is that a printing press? I think those mechanics are up to something.
This is getting weird. They're concerned about getting in trouble, about people noticing them.
So they are up to something?
They didn't sound like criminals. More like they're trying to hide something.
Them and everyone else around here.
They talked about a beggar being there last night.
I knew it. They are witnesses.
Guess so. Wonder why they would lie. This isn't getting me anywhere. People have too much baggage.
I'll see if I can spot something. Lay low, don't draw attention.
Yeah, whatever.
I could give her a call. Doña Ana, are you there?
Jorge, I was hoping you'd call. Did you find the killer?
We found the lead, but Nothing can...
I see. Who did your friend talk to?
She's not my friend. I'm just helping her investigate a story.
Sounds friendly to me.
We contacted the mechanics. No luck, said they were fast asleep.
I think I saw the lights on in there, but the angle from my apartment makes it hard to make out.
Interesting. Melinda went and talked to Lola.
Singer at the cabaret. Yeah, cute one. And popular.
Is that so?
Even the waiter at the cafe is trying to woo her. Seeing them takes me back to my younger years.
Eusebio said he didn't see a thing. And he interfered with Melinda when she tried to question Aldo.
Padre's just being a good shepherd, protecting his flock.
And what would Aldo need protection from?
Who knows? But they are close. I'm sure Padre has his reasons.
Thanks for your help. Talk more some other time.
Let me know when I can come over with some home-cooked fideuà. Shrimp fresh from the harbor. It's been too long since we sat down for a chat.
Yeah, thanks.
La plaza, observa la plaza, ¿vale? La plaza. Observa la plaza. Yo no veo nada, tío.
Chess? Why don't you sneak over? See if you...
Under the pillars?
Yeah, they won't notice you.
They're talking about politics, the future of the country. No word of a shooting.
We're gonna have to look for other clues for now. Hey, this might be a good time to look for some more scooter parts.
Ugh, this again? I'm telling you, this is gonna lead nowhere.
You never know where a lead might turn up. Let's at least look around for a few minutes.
Fine.
I think
Oye,
there's
tiene
a
un
scooter
delantero, lo va a
parked
coger.
on a tree outside the repair shop.
All right.
Madre mía, y hay otra. Es que no sé, tío.
What were they thinking?
Archway. Scooter frame. How'd they do that?
Don't underestimate bored children, I guess. This thing is heavy.
There's something next to the phone booth.
Okay. Got him.
That seems to be all of them.
Finally, I'll pop over to the mechanics with their junk. Tell me when one of them exits the repair shop.
See if you can catch a glimpse inside while you're there.
No need to tell me.
Doing better than I'd expect.
Done. She seemed happy and guarded. Couldn't spot anything out of the ordinary.
Let's be on the lookout for other ways to investigate them.
Right.
En la azotea del cabaret.
Mel, are you there? Come in.
I've been here all this time, man. And did you just call me?
A stranger who fits the description Aldo gave us just arrived at the cabaret.
What, really? Could it really be the same guy?
Hold on, I'll call in a moment. On the roof. Tall guy, talking to Carmen. I think it's our guy.
What's he doing?
So far, only talking. But not in a casual way.
I gotta get up there.
It's dangerous, but fine. I'll check if the door is clear. The bouncer is keeping watch downstairs. Maybe you can slip in when he's not looking. Get ready by the entrance.
Where exactly?
Behind the tree. To the left of the entrance. Wait for my mark. He's not looking. Go.
Made it inside. I broke into Lola's apartment.
You didn't. Are you out of your mind?
She's downstairs performing. It's now or never.
You're wasting time.
Just a quick peek. She works here. She might be involved. Where is she keeping her stuff?
There are some papers on the desk by the wall.
Good thing I still have my pocket camera. Old newspaper. With a handwritten message inside.
What's it say?
Some meeting, time and place. Somebody has been contacting her through old newspapers.
Knew it.
Jorge, I hear steps outside.
There's a dresser at the back wall. Quick.
dial down the volume a bit. They argue about leaving together. He wants to go. Lola doesn't. She says she's left home behind enough times in the past.
They left. You can get out. While you're there, how about you check the dresser too?
Good call. I found her passport. Something strange. The print is smeared.
Is it fake?
There's also a curious photo. A teenage boy in the middle of some people. In the mountains.
The insurgent type?
No, more like hikers. The resemblance. Could that boy be Lola?
What? That's ridiculous.
Why is your first reaction always to judge? If this really is her, people can't find out about this. You don't know the shit people like her go through.
I didn't mean... It's none of our business anyway. Seems clear. You can get up on the roof now. Watch out for El Blanco on the way.
I've got this. I'm up on the roof, behind the access door. They went into the glass studio. Can you see a spot next to the glass from your side?
Plant by the ledge. Looks large enough to give you cover.
All right. Can you see what they're doing?
They're inside. Should be safe. Head for the bush.
Okay. I'll turn off the speaker for now.
Be careful. They're really close. Mel. Shit.
The tall guy. He's talking about a list. Seems really intent on finding it. Now Carmen is telling him about Lola. Seems he likes what he hears. It's like some weird agreement. Jorge, I think the stranger is Policía. He said they have a suspect. They're definitely discussing the night. I think he left. Oh, I've turned on the speaker again.
I think it's safe to leave.
I'm gonna stick around a little longer to make sure that Did you ever see that man when you were with the Policía?
Never. Could be a higher up. Could be new.
Do you know anything about an important list or something?
The Policía keeps track of all sorts of things.
Judging by his clothes and this conversation, he's both rich and I'm worried about Lola.
There's nothing we can do about it. Seems like they're making up.
Emotions can be stormy, man.
I hope they figure it out.
Judging by that photo, her past is probably filled with chaos. Can't fault her for wanting to settle down.
Yeah, thinking about it. You're probably right. I shouldn't have. You know.
There you go. I'm heading back. Waited long enough.
All right. Let's discuss everything when you get here. Come on, Mel. Hurry up. Toki.
Hola, Jorge. How have you?
Oh, hey. Hola, Diego. Didn't expect a visitor this late. Been a long time, huh?
It has. It has. How are you doing, old friend?
I'm doing all right. You know how it is. Heard you got promoted.
Word gets around, huh?
Well, word is they got sick of your crying after I was taken off duty.
Actually, once I didn't have to drag you around everywhere, the commander finally saw my potential.
What a load of crap.
I know I should have dropped by more. There's just been a lot going on at the station.
Don't mention it. I get it. New responsibilities, living up to expectations.
Yeah. And with the election coming up, and now the shooting, I heard you called it in.
Saw it myself. Was right there on the balcony. Took you long enough to get the body moved. What's up with that?
I know. But like I said, a lot going on lately. Everyone works as fast as they can. You know that.
Yeah.
To be honest, I was hoping you'd seen something. Anything. You know how when we worked together, every detail counted.
Who's the body?
Some pencil pusher. No one connected to the election, thank God. Everyone's on edge. The slightest spark could send this entire thing up in smoke.
Didn't look like a robbery to me.
I know. The whole situation's wrong. Help me out, will you? Please.
You might want to talk to Padre Eusebio at the church.
Was he there? In the middle of the night?
Hey, you ask him. I can't.
All right. I'll see what he knows. Anyone else?
No one. Woke up the next morning and there the body was.
All right.
So who was the victim? Really?
As sharp as ever. Now, we don't know for sure, but it looks like he was tied to some underground network.
What, like, active? What do they care now with everything changing?
Stir up conflict and panic. It's their only cause. Did you notice any new faces around here?
Let me think. There's this fancy-looking tall guy. Has been coming to the cabaret a lot recently.
Doesn't fit the local clientele?
Exactly. Wears a suit, polished shoes, the whole shebang. Don't know what he's up to, but he seems to have been in meetings with the owner.
Interesting. Anyone else?
No, not really.
I see. Why, I just wanted to say, I know you've had it rough. And the pain, and I can only imagine the boredom.
It wasn't your fault. You know that, right?
I should have been there when it happened.
It's all in the past. Forget it.
Right. Well, back to the problem at hand, huh? Has there been anything out of the ordinary? Anything at all?
A singer from the cabaret got into an argument on the street with the waiter from the cafe, no less. Though it seemed like the usual love drama. No weapons involved.
Right. Hey, heard anything from Ursula?
She wrote the other day. Haven't opened the letter yet.
Ah, I won't pry then.
There's nothing more. If there was, I would have told you.
Of course. I know that you're on our side.
And, what side is that?
Tradition. Of course. Another visitor? You're quite popular, pal.
Hola,
Mucho.
señor Jorge.
Ya, Juanito.
Oh, hey, kid. Good to see you.
Mama said to bring you some leftovers. We just had dinner.
That's terribly nice of her. Tell your mom I said thanks.
Yes, señor Jota. Will do so, señor.
Qué despacio
I
corre.
think it's time for me to go. It's getting late.
Yeah. Drop by again sometime. Don't leave me with the dust rats for too long, you hear?
Will do, Jorge. Will do.
Te vaya a agachar tú a coger el paquete, hijo. Te vaya a agachar, ya lo cojo yo.
Don't really hope Mel is all right. It's probably best to not have the two of them meet. At least for now. Hey, Mel. You there? Should finish up for tonight. Would be best to write down what we uncovered. Okay. Fell asleep again. So much for drawing notes by hand. I wonder where Mel went. I hope Mel comes back with more film soon. The moment you get used to something working. I'll have to take notes for now. Let's see. Maybe she's down there interviewing folks.
¿Qué estaba haciendo Melinda anoche? ¿Dejó algún rastro Melinda? Hay algo raro en el jardín del cabaret. Ah, vale, en el jardín del cabaret. Mira, en todos lados menos ahí, Ah, mira. El trapo es...
There's a piece of cloth on the wire fence. Did she rip her clothes? Stacked chairs, close to the wall. She must have used them to climb the repair shop's roof. That notebook looks like Mel's. Was she spying on the mechanics? Ah, you're a piece of work. Hope you're all right.
Nick. Nick, ¿qué, tío?
The Polifia. Wow. Hey. They beat him down. I didn't think this was how things were done anymore.
Le han pegado al camarero, ¿no?
Oh no. Why would they take her away? This has to be connected to that meeting between Carmen and the stranger yesterday. Damn it. Carmen must have told the Polifia about Lola's background. I wonder if Mel was right. Was there anything we could have done? What did you tell that stranger about Lola?
Cruz, cruz.
Sounds like it's coming from the transmitter.
Cruz, cruz. ¿Qué será cruz, cruz, tío?
Sounds like it's coming from the transmitter.
Ah, espérate, ¿será la de esta? No. Ah, espérate, el transmisor, que será para que lo coja, ¿no? Creía que lo tenían lo
Sounds
alto.
like it's coming from the transmitter. What is she up to? Mel, are you alright?
Hey, Jorge. It's Anna.
Oh. Hola.
Jorge, the policía are about.
Yeah, I noticed.
I worry that they will come here and search my home.
They might leave a mess, but I'm sure it won't be that bad.
You don't understand. I've been collecting old books, poems,
Yes?
of the variety that the Nationalist Party doesn't really appreciate.
Really?
This old heart has always pumped red blood. People in my day got dragged through the streets just for owning them.
They couldn't take you in for possession of that.
We both know the policía are resisting change most of all. Owning these books is not something I would admit, unless I had no choice.
All right, listen. There's a small garden by the church. I bet you can put them in the bushes, pick them up when the policía have left.
That sounds like quite a way, and I can't walk very fast. They'll spot me.
I'll check when the officers are busy and give you a call. Wait for my signal.
Goodness. Suppose I have no other choice.
Now would be a good time to point out a route for Doña Ana.
Si dando indicación una persona mayor. Parece un robo, tío. Estamos ahí organizando algo chungo.
First, hide behind the tree. Next place to go would be... hide behind the pillar. Let's see. Hide behind the cafe wall. All right. Nearly there. Hide next to the church stairs. From there, I can send her to the church garden. There you go. Just hide them in the shrubs.
Thank you, my boy. I knew I could trust you.
You might want to tell Eusebio. Just don't mention what you actually hid there.
Good idea.
Didn't know there could be this much guts left in those old bones.
Anda.
Finally, tell him to stop his littering. Shit, they punched him. Why are they so brutal? This isn't right.
Anda, no me diga que van ahora por la persona mayor. Por Ana. Ana era, ¿no?
They are going to Doña Ana. Yeah. Seems to have gone well.
Hostia.
And off they go. Never thought I'd root for the people on the run. But the way the Policía are acting... What did they find? Damn, where's Mel? Must be something interesting going on in there. Some kind of advertisement. It's everywhere. I could ask the kids to bring me one of those pamphlets.
Eran tres, ¿no? ¿Y cómo llaman los niños a todo esto? A ese, ¿ves? Ese está ahí... Llama a uno de los niños. A ver si va a ser llamándolo por teléfono. No creo, no, pero bueno. Vamos, ¿eh?
I need to find out the number of the...
Ah, vale. Pues mira, al final era llamando por teléfono,
Yes, I can make out the phone booth's number from here. Now to call the kids. Let's see.
Ring.
Come on, pick up.
See?
Hello, Laura?
Yeah?
This is Jorge, from the apartment upstairs. You know, the man in the wheelchair.
Ah, sí. Hola, señor Jota. Did you see the policía? They went through all the houses. Also, there were a lot of peepers in the streets. What's going on?
Slow down, Laura. Yes, I saw what happened. Can you grab me a copy of the Daily News?
Okay, señor Jota.
And bring me one of those leaflets, will you?
Will do, señor.
Thanks, kid.
Qué amable, la moza. Joder, pues yo quiero prisa.
Thanks, Laura.
Mira cómo corre.
Don't trust the false promises. Have to stay united. Vote, order, and tradition. A bunch of names and years? Why would anyone bother spreading this around? Need to make some sense of all this.
A ver. Take the picture.
Carmen was talking to someone who fits the description given by Aldo. It's still very vague, but could this be the same man he saw on the night of the murder?
¿Qué quería el desconocido de Carmen? ¿Por qué la policía registró la plaza? ¿Por qué la policía registró el taller?
The stranger got some sort of information about Lola. But why would Carmen sell out her own singer? I need to think this.
¿No es este? ¿Por qué la policía ha registrado el taller? Por eso, ¿no? Por los panfletos, ¿no? Ahora será este entonces.
They found the printing press. They were looking for the source of the pamphlets. But why are they so important that the Policia would raid an entire plaza? Mel has disappeared. And the Policia.
And the policy.
The raids today looked awfully much like... Oh, these damn painkillers. Too tired. Need to sleep. Who's the body?
Some pencil pusher.
He reached out, said he had something for me.
Stir up conflict and panic. It's their only cause.
The tall guy.
He's talking about a list.
The mole had the list. That's the motive. That's why the Polizia are turning the plaza upside down. The murderer probably took it off him, though. There's some piece here that I'm missing. Wait. This pamphlet is ordered like a list. What's going on? Names? It starts with 1974. Why does that year ring a bell? What happened in 1974? 1972. We all drank more than the kids we arrested. Honestly, I'm not even sure some of them had any drugs to begin with. What happened in 1974? 1974. That's when we joined that raid of flower collectors. Mission statement was simple. Find leftists, revolutionaries, queer folk, and other unwanted people before they disturb the peace. Before they became a threat to our nation's unity. Find the flowers. Huh? The flower collectors. I had some more photos somewhere.
Photos. Hay photos por todos lados.
Okay. Let's see how these fit in. Diego. Back then, we hadn't gone on any of the raids yet. If we had known about all the messed up things we'd have to do, would we still have joined? 1972. The new ones were always the rowdiest, eager to fight. Had to tear them off a poor bastard once. Don't even know what he'd done to deserve it. 1974. We got moved to the flower collectors. The raids. The screams, the broken bones. Why did all these people have to be dragged away? Beaten down. Just like today. Who benefits from all this? 1975. Hell. The raids became parties. And no one asks any questions as long as their throat gets drenched. How is this upholding any morals? How is this protecting the people? So many people were attacked in those raids. That doesn't make sense. The list's first entry is in 1974. The same year we joined the flower collectors. Could the list have anything to do with those assignments? think this through. The mole could have gathered information at the parties. But, those parties were typically closed to outsiders. It seems like the mole was working at the Policía. He compiles a list of names, keeps it hidden. I need to find out who those names belong to. Tomorrow.
Anda.
Hey, hey! What are you doing? Do you...
You know what your friends did?
What are you talking about? Hey, stop searching through my stuff.
They arrested Aldo.
I know. I saw what he...
For murder. Now why would they do that?
What? I don't know. But it's not gonna stick. You really need to calm down.
To hell with being calm. When I was on my way back from the cabaret, your detective friend was here. Saw him leave your apartment, so don't try to lie. What on earth did you tell him?
I didn't tell him we're close. But something didn't sit right with me.
You expect me to believe that you didn't trust your old friend from the Policía?
Look, a lot of things are going on right now. It felt safer to play my cards close to my chest.
Just when I thought I'd found someone I could trust in this mess.
Hey, I was worried about you. Where have you been?
Doing a little digging. Hitting up some friends of mine.
Friends of yours? The insurgent type?
Not everyone's a terrorist. They're club owners, bartenders, singers, normal people, Jorge. Anyway, this name popped up. Houseman. Equal parts shady and cruel. Started these raids in 1974.
74, you say?
He was close to the commander of the Policía Armada, and deeply connected within the Nationalist Party. They repressed all kinds of people they didn't deem Spanish enough. Everyone who didn't fit their Catholic ideals. Wait a minute. You recognize that year. Didn't why? What aren't you telling me?
I was there. We got transferred to this new unit. The targets were always handed down from above. I never saw or even heard of Houseman. In any case, those days should be long gone, and
You're as blind as you are culpable. Did you already forget what happened right outside your home today? You're just a gang of murderers in uniform.
I'm not part of that anymore. I left.
Oh, please. You were forced out of service because you couldn't stand at attention.
How dare you? Do you have any idea how losing your goddamn legs changes a man?
I'm sorry. I didn't mean it like that. I'm sorry.
Me atacaron aquellos a los que oprimíamos. Mentir, me caí del muelle. Pues la verdad que no sé lo que le pasó al colega. Pero bueno, le vamos a mentir en esto.
I got drunk one night. Right after Ursula left, actually.
Your wife? From the photos.
Yeah. She said she couldn't recognize who I'd become. I went to the harbor to look at the ships. I slipped. Fell down onto the rocks. At first, I was angry. I don't know. I couldn't work. People stopped coming. I couldn't. I need to figure out what's going on. And I don't know if I can do it on my own.
I don't know what to say. I think maybe we should go our separate ways.
Wait! Melinda, please!
Y se va por patas corriendo. Ha dejado sus cosas, no te preocupes. Volverá, amigo, volverá.
There's still something I can do. I refuse to be useless. No more. I have to get to the bottom of this. Better take the camera. Wonder if she brought film. Yes. Securing evidence this late at night? Or are you making sure no one else gets to take a look inside?
No, right?
Eusebio's talking to himself. Seems really upset. I bet he misses Aldo. Aldo's still gone. They can't have the proof they need to convict him. Is that Carmen? God, what is she looking for? Even if Mel doesn't want my help, she's getting...
¿Y cómo se lo digo, tío?
Better take the camera. Hey, Melinda. Look, I was watching the square and saw some things that could be useful. Okay? Aldo's still gone, as you said. I'm sorry. Eusebio's still up. He seems really nervous. Been talking to himself just outside the church. Stay clear of the repair shop. The Polizia are still there. Not sure what they're up to. So Madame Carmen not only handed Lola over to the Polizia, she's also searching through her apartment.
We have to talk. I'm coming up. Okay, there's no hiding that I hate what you and the policía did.
Yeah, I get it.
No, you don't. I had a brother.
What happened to him?
One of those raids. He had talent. Wanted to be a poet. And the world couldn't be colorful enough for him. He loved hanging out with people. One night, he didn't come home. Never did.
I'm so sorry.
We went to the policía, of course. They contacted us after a week, said there had been a car accident or some bullshit. When we finally got to see the body, the bruises told a clear story. Bad ends.
What was his name?
Sebastiano Lynx.
I know that name.
How? Oh, don't tell me.
I can't remember. I'm sorry, but I read that name recently.
Where?
The pamphlet. That's what it is. It's a list of victims.
Where did you find this?
It was spread all over the plaza today.
These must be years when people disappeared. We've got to put this together right now.
Está empujando. Houseman. Ah, este es Houseman, ¿no? La musiquita, la verdad, que te pone... Está guay, está guay. Te pone en situación... Me gusta la música que tiene.
My intel, together with your witness account, confirms it.
Look here. This is the same person we saw at the cabaret.
It even mentions his name. Houseman. It has to be the same person.
He's running for office in the upcoming election.
The rhetoric he uses. It makes my skin crawl.
It's a list of victims.
It's evidence of all the people murdered in the raids. Houseman. That slimy bastard.
This guy is trying to get away from his involvement.
I'm not gonna let him. No way will he walk.
I'm going to help.
Yeah. I still don't know how to feel about everything, but I have to see this to the end, no matter what. But for now, we should get some rest. Let's start fresh in the morning.
Los niños en la calle jugando y está lloviendo. Toma ya.
Still sleeping. What should I... She looks exhausted. I'll whip up something to eat and let her rest for a bit.
Thanks. Nothing beats a proper breakfast.
Are you thinking what I'm thinking?
Houseman.
Yes. It's clear that he must have known about the mole. Now that the list is out, all we have to do is make the connection.
Do you think he shot him?
I'm not sure it matters. If we can link him to the killings, he'll...
Won't look good in the polls. Speaking of, the election is tomorrow. The story has to be finished today, for it to reach the morning papers.
Let's not waste any time then. We should start at the cabaret. Houseman's got something going on with the owner.
I'll head down. You go check the perimeter.
The camera will be enough. There's still some film left.
Hostia.
Is that Carmen? Kid, the cabaret owner is in her apartment.
What? Is she dead?
Can't tell, but it doesn't look good.
In any case, this is our chance. I'm going in.
Wait a moment. I'll check the door. Mel, stop. The bouncer is there.
I just saw him. Crap. You have to distract him.
I'll think of something. Who'd have thought this would come in handy again? Come on.
See?
Hola, Senor Blanco.
Who is this?
I am calling about the cabaret.
Who is this? Leave her alone. You've done enough harm already.
Come on, Mel. Go.
I'm in the hallway.
Never mind, senor.
You stay away from her.
Seems like they've received threats in the past. Okay, careful when you enter. Use your sleeve to open the door. Check the body, but don't move anything.
I can hear noises coming from inside. Phew.
What?
She's not dead. She's sleeping. Oh, smells like booze in here. Oh, that's interesting.
What did you find?
Interesting bookkeeping. I'm leaving it as I found it, but I took some Polaroids.
Good thinking.
Apparently, Carmen received regular payments from Houseman, which is definitely a connection. But there was nothing about the mole.
We'll have to look elsewhere. Hey, good news. Our friend Aldo made it back from detention.
Really? That...
Good to see he's still on his feet.
I'll talk to him.
Hurry up, before Eusebio gets there and interferes again.
did it again. But this time I was faster.
What did you get?
He saw Houseman, the night of the murder, coming from the cabaret.
Finally. So there goes his alibi. We're still lacking a gun.
If only we could talk to the singer. Somebody at the cabaret has to know something.
Sounds like a good lead. I'll keep an eye out. Hope she's also been released from the station.
Check if anyone else has shown up in the meantime.
You could try that waiter at the cafe.
He is close to Lola.
Maybe she let something slip.
He's in a super bad mood.
Well, his girlfriend got arrested.
He wanted to leave town with her. Bought tickets for them to get out of here. She refused. Said the cabaret was like a family. He'd just come to terms with her choice. Then the policía showed up.
Doña Ana is watching the repair shop. Hey, now that Houseman is our prime suspect, how about you go and show his picture to Doña Ana?
Good thinking.
Do you need a photo?
I'm good. I'll just get a copy of yesterday's news. She recognized the guy from the paper, but never saw him on the night.
Damn.
She told me a story about those Italian women, though, the mechanics. Said they showed up about a year ago.
Yeah, I remember. That's when the noise started. Damn scooters.
Focus, Jorge. They came here looking for their dad, who disappeared some years ago.
Disappeared?
Anna thinks he was part of that revolutionaries group in the Spanish mountains. They followed his trail here to find him. No luck so far.
So, another one.
Think about it. The mole gets killed because he's carrying a list of missing people. The next day, the list shows up on pamphlets in front of their repair shop.
They found the original and started printing it.
If they can't get their dad back,
We can at least try to make sure it doesn't happen again. We should add that to your story.
I can't stop thinking about the printing press. We should take a closer look at it.
I'll take a picture. Okay. Got a shot of the press. Maybe the original list is still in there somewhere. Makes good evidence.
I'll take a peek inside. It's no good. The policía locked the place up. Let me think. The kids were talking about something. I'll ask them. See what they know. They told me the mechanics used to let them play around the back.
So they know a way to get in?
Maybe there's a rear entrance. I'll check when it gets dark.
Oh, thank God. Good to see you're safe, Lola. You won't believe who's back from custody.
Stop playing games.
Our evasive singer. She's in the garden.
Is she okay?
Hard to tell from up here. Why don't you go and ask her?
They gave her a black eye. It's bad.
Bastards.
She's covering it with makeup so she can keep performing. Aside from that, she seems okay. Said she's used to it. Has been running from authorities all her... I told her about what we're doing. She's keen to help.
Did she tell you anything about Houseman?
Yes. Houseman is responsible for some changes here. She said it looked like the cabaret was going bust until he showed up. He must have been pouring money in.
Certainly fits the records you found in Carmen's room.
I think their deal has something to do with the disappearances. Maybe Carmen is...
Houseman just showed up. Quick, find a place to hide. Now we can prove you know the people here. They're talking. Can you move a little closer?
Ha! Didn't have a clue I was here. Lola made sure he kept talking. She's amazing.
Careful. He's still in there.
Yeah. I'll tell you later. But the gist is that he threatened her not to talk about the night he was here.
So Aldo was right.
Totally. Now we just need to find his gun.
He won't have it on him. He's too smart for that.
Yeah. Hey, tell me when he leaves, so I can get out.
Cutting it a bit close there, Mel. Great to see they're both all right. You've got to be joking. Mel, he left the cabaret.
Good.
He's meeting with Eusebio. How far does this guy's reach go?
Can't say I'm surprised. The Catholic Church is in it with the worst of them. Anyone who allows them to spread their traditions and influence.
Can't believe I trusted that two-faced coward.
Wait. Could this be the reason why Eusebio stopped me from talking with Aldo?
Damn it.
All right, that's it. I'm coming up.
He moved the tables to avoid the rain.
Let's get everything up on the board. So, we have a shot of Houseman at the cabaret. We've got Aldo and Lola testifying he was there the night of the murder.
That's solid, but so what? You were there too.
Well, I haven't been paying money to the cabaret.
These payments...
I'm certain Carmen was paid to sell out her own people.
The cabaret was always a watering hole for those seeking refuge from the government.
So, what's his motive?
The mole was there when he issued the orders back in '74. The list is proof of the casualties caused by the raids. And now, with the country trying to become a democracy, it would end his political career.
Yeah, if we can prove any of the orders came from him.
Let's put things on the wall. See what we're missing. He's in with the church.
How would that be a problem for a politician?
Well, it could mean... forget it. From what we've seen, it's highly likely Carmen betrayed her contacts.
Do you think that's how Houseman got the targets for the raids?
Probably. Carmen is well connected among the opponents of the old regime.
How could she do that?
Maybe she drank herself senseless to drown out the guilt. So far, we have one witness, placing him in the area on the night of the murder.
Aldo really came through for us.
That's all we know for now.
I'm going down to the repair shop, see if I can find a way inside. The original list. Wonder if it was longer than that single page.
We're running out of options and time.
We're just gonna have to give it our all. I'll contact you once I'm inside.
Jorge, you there? I'm in the repair shop. There are people. Can you spot them for me?
What's she talking about? It's the policía. Shit.
Do you think they saw me sneak in?
No. Looks like they're patrolling. Hold on. I think Diego is up to something.
Remember to take a photo.
Is that Houseman? What are you two talking about? Mel, listen. I think Houseman is closer to the police.
Just tell me when it's safe to run back.
Try to make it across the plaza to the church. You can get inside from there. Go to the tree.
No way, they'll see me.
Go.
No way, they'll see me.
Go to the tree. The pillar.
No way, they'll see me.
The pillar. The wall at the cafe.
No way, they'll see me.
No way.
The wall at the cafe. You can approach the church now.
Hey, I've reached the church. Nobody here, it seems. I'll be right up.
I'm glad you're safe, and I'm... Diego, you, certainly pick interesting times to come by.
Jorge, let's cut. You know why I'm here. Where's your friend? Young woman. Asks around a lot. Carries a bag. Like that one, actually. Where is she?
She's not here.
Yeah? Awfully convenient for her to disappear. Maybe I'll just hang around. You wouldn't mind.
What happened?
People are trading order for chaos. That's what's happening. They forget what brought us here. And now they want to throw it all away.
I saw you talking to that politician.
With Franco gone and the elections on the horizon after over 40 years, we need someone who can deal with change.
Houseman doesn't want to change anything. He's part of the same old routine.
And look where it took us. People can't be trusted to govern themselves.
And the artists? Poets? Why repress all?
They lead the masses into decadence. We did what had to be done. Please, old friend, you're picking the wrong side.
Did he send you?
Let's just say you've been in our sights for some time now. You should hear him out.
Not sure I want to talk to the man who killed a former colleague.
I see. Well. I'm the one who shot the traitor.
What? You shot a fellow officer and you...
He was going to put all that dirt on us.
Dirt! People were killed! And we are responsible. Some of them were barely adults.
Don't lecture me on our work. They were homosexuals, deviants, morally corrupt.
People should be free to live life however they want.
When the clergy can't pray it away, the baton is there to do the job.
This is insanity.
What was that? What do you think you're doing? Come back out. I'm running out of time. Call your friend. You really should have changed the frequencies.
Shit.
Tell her to come over and no tricks.
So what's your plan? Shoot both of us?
Don't be ridiculous. We can discuss your case tomorrow night, after the election. As for her, you know what needs to happen.
One more body to hide. What's your insurance?
With Houseman in office, I will climb the ranks in the Polithia, and
How can you be so foolish? With Houseman in office, your part is fit. All he needs is a fall guy for the murders, and the whole thing gets buried.
You don't know anything. We already have it.
You have nothing. An empty promise. No proof. Only blood on your hands.
That's enough! Shut up!
Linda, you there? Where is she? What happened after my accident?
Accident. That's what you're telling yourself now? Of course we went after the punks who attacked you in the harbor. It's about respect.
So you killed them too?
Who cares? We roughed them up. We made them pay for what they did to you. Call her again. You're running out of time.
Hey, Melinda. Come. How can you be fine with all this? Murdering innocents!
Who do you think you are? Look at yourself. You've gone soft. You're a broken man.
I won't take lectures from someone as callous as you.
Ahí detrás alguien, ¿no? En el balcón. Pues que me pasa a mí.
While the church is on our side, I know we're in the right. They trust us to keep the country on a path of tradition and morals. That's how you keep the people united.
More excuses. All I see is madmen drunk on power.
Don't kid yourself. This is the way it has to be. Now call her.
Step back.
¿Cómo ha entrado la nota y por dónde?
Let's see you turn on us like this, traitorous scum.
Stick 'em up. Melinda, tie him down.
You're done, asshole.
Hombre, no le vamos a disparar a Diego, ¿no? Pobrecillo, nuestro colega de... Que sea mala persona no implica que haya que matarlo.
How does he look?
He's out. Should give us enough breathing room to finish up.
I've got an hour to get this to the paper. Let's go. Help me get these sorted.
Vamos a ver, ¿qué es lo que dice? ¿Qué provocó los eventos que han llevado al asesinato del topo? Esto, ¿no? No, para decir-
I should rethink. Houseman wanted to stay in power, and so he ran for office.
In a way, it's that simple.
Houseman realized that if the public knew about his past,
So he arranged to cover up his past.
that doesn't make sense. Houseman knew that it was too risky to kill the mole himself.
So he went looking for someone in the policía who would be willing to play the role of an assassin.
I can't believe Diego is the one who did it.
Both him and Houseman are responsible. And they will both pay the price.
I think that's it.
Okay, I'm off. Do you know someone you can call about this guy? Someone you can trust?
I have an old friend who's a doctor. He can take care of Diego until tomorrow. Once you blow the lid on this thing, we'll see who in the policía we can trust.
Sounds good. See you later.
Good luck. Finally, it's over. Someday, maybe.
Hey, old man. Come on.
I'm not that old. Anything interesting going on?
Some old acquaintances are making an appearance. Nothing as exciting as last week, though.
I sure hope not. I wonder how everyone is doing. The waiter seems a bit fidgety.
Yeah. I wonder what's going on with those two.
Looks like they're leaving, now that the cabaret is closing.
I'm so relieved it turned out well for them.
Eusebio was reading the newspaper. Nothing special. Carmen's celebrating the closing of the cabaret. Houseman's money has run dry.
Selling out her patrons probably wasn't what she had in mind. Must feel good to be done with it.
mechanics are back.
Thank God. I thought they'd end up gone as well.
Looks like they read your article.
Well, I didn't specifically mention them.
There are plenty of other bad people who might be looking for them. They helped. And nobody else needs to know their names. Aldo's still being harassed by the Polifia.
Hopefully, it won't be as bad as before.
Eusebio seems relieved.
It bugs me that we will never know the extent of his involvement.
At least he's back to helping Aldo. That's something.
Let's hope he does a proper job of it in the future.
She's still alone.
You can call her any time, you know.
Yeah.
I think that was all of them. I guess that's it.
Yeah, I guess so. Listen, I know we had some rough patches.
Well, I'd say we had some decent ones too.
Yeah, I guess we did. Look, now that we're done,
Are you kidding me? You saying I bought that easel for nothing?
wait.
Didn't think I'd just leave without offering a thank you gift, did you? I'll come by and check on your progress. Better have a nice painting ready for me when Christmas comes around.
Well, that's, oh. Thank you, Mel.
Bueno, marranos, pues ahí lo tenéis. Así que nada. El juego está chulo, buena música, buena ambientación. Me hubiera gustado que hubiera tenido más personajillos, así entre... Como había más ventanas, ¿sabes? Hubiera estado bien que hubiera habido un poquito más de gente. Pero bueno, ha estado guay. Así que nada, ya sabéis, comentad, compartir, darle like. Espero que os mole el juego. Un saludito y hasta luego.